What's going on, guys? It's your boy DMO. So you guys see the title. We are going to be checking and seeing what a future millionaire is going to do, and you guys are going to keep him in check. Okay? So, it is currently 9:43, February 28th, and so we're just going to go over what I need to do today, what we need to do today, and then in the night we'll be able to see if we did it, and you guys will be able to watch and also keep me accountable if I did it or not. Alright guys, so we got everything that we need to do today to be able to get closer to our goals. So let's freaking make it happen. Alright guys, so I broke down the whole process of me creating the schedule. Not only creating the schedule of what is important for me, I also broke it down in time spans so I could really maximize my time and not be late. There's certain times that these things are more preferable to be done, so I made sure I did the time. So if you guys want to be able to see that process, my thought process on how I did that, watch the raw videos. I am creating the raw videos. I want you guys to take advantage of it, okay? Because I also take my time to be able to edit those raw videos. So but alright guys, so I just finished my schedule. Not only did I create my schedule, I created a time-based schedule on the times that these things need to be finished. So let's say the schedule, and then after that we're gonna start the day. So Shamba V, 10 o'clock to 10:50. It's 9:55, so we have 5 minutes. Offer up, 10:55 to 11:45. Life assurance, 12:30 to 2:45, and then it can even extend to 3:15 because it needs to be 3 hours. Social Security, to get it, well, at least be able to register to get my replacement. No, I'm not an immigrant. 3:15 to 4 o'clock. Throughout that time span, we can be able to maximize that hour by hearing Andrew Tate's business lessons. Next thing, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That time span to 4 to 5, we need to be able to walk to the gym. 6 to 8 is training in gym. And then after that, we can be able to count our money and see how much we have and also how much we spent, and then we can clean whatever we need to clean. So that is what we need to do, guys, throughout the day. Let's get it done. Let's make these things happen. And also, one thing that I would like to share is, I was speaking to this millionaire. He is willing for me to train me. One thing that I have learned throughout this journey, especially in the business journey, some will, some won't, so what, on to the next. You don't want to get too excited on opportunities. You definitely want to be able to maximize the opportunity, but things do come and go, and people do change their mind, and especially on if you don't take the right action. So I'm making sure that I'm taking the right actions. I can do my best part, but I don't want to get too excited and things end up not going the way I expected it to go. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I do want to be able to not take advantage and go to the whole opportunity. But one thing that he did say was, you got to be able to take responsibility. You got to look at these things that I'm doing as a responsibility, as something that needs to be done. It's like taking care of a family. It's something that needs to be done, no questions asked. It's like going to the gym. And he really helped me with that. And now it's like, this is not no more of a business challenge. It's a duty that needs to be fulfilled. So that being said, guys, thank you guys so much, and let's start our day. Let's make it happen. Alright guys, so actually I have to be able to edit the schedule because I didn't count the calisthenics part. Because I put Shamba V, the meditation practice that I just finished, I put 10 o'clock to 10:50, and the offer up is 10:55, which that's in a couple minutes. So I need to be able to do my calisthenics. Calisthenics is around 15 to 20 minutes. So but instead of offer up and do calisthenics, we have to maximize our time. Time is very important, y'all. These moments are continuously going by very, very fast, really fast. And if you're not able to really be here and now totally and completely, and also know where you're going and fully maximize that moment of what you said you were going to do, that time will fly by fast, and you might have lost that moment and might have lost that opportunity to go into the next enchalant that you would like to go on. So it's very important to maximize what you're doing every freaking moment. Yeah, guys, let's get started. I just finished my workout. I just ended at 12:45. Now, my startup for my thing that I was supposed to do for Offer Up had to start at 11:30. So, you know, these times are going to go over than what I've expected. But as long as we're making sure we're doing what we're doing, because we have to also make sure that each moment that we are taking the specific action that will lead to that result, but the action that we're doing in this moment, are you fully present with it? Are you fully maximizing that thing? Are you doing the thing that is necessary? Are you doing it completely correct for that result that you want, right? Because it's not just about taking the action, it's about, am I doing the action correctly? Am I doing it right? Am I fully present with it? That is what's important for me. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So, all right, guys. So, I just spent 2 hours, 1 hour of actually looking at the process and the life insurance. Then, I did some cold calling. First 2 people I booked for an interview. We don't want to get too excited because those things are constantly going up and down. We don't know. But I booked my first 2 people. Yeah, and then after that, right now, what we need to do is, I do want to spend more time on that. It said, 12:30 to 2:45, up to 3:15 possibly, if I'm being able to use that time. But 12, so now we have to go to Social Security. We're going to get there at 3:15 to 4 o'clock because it closes at 4. And then after that, we still need to be able, I still want to be able to have 30 more minutes. Nah, that's good. I'll put more time in the life insurance later on. Maybe do it tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you guys, it's straight up action because I have the energy, I have the tenacity, I have the understanding of how to speak to people. So obviously I need to get better at that, but it's always a prospering, getting better and better. But the next thing is Social Security, and then after that, once we do that, we can go straight to the gym, and then we clean the oven and all that. But that's the day, guys. Let's keep on fucking going. Productive. All right, guys. So I need to stay with one frame of how I'm gonna record these videos because going back and forth, I know it's not comfortable for you guys to watch, even though it's still good. But I know I don't want to keep on switching. But besides that, guys, so I just wanted to share something. So right now, before I go to the gym, what's the most best option is to be able to clean these tables and then put it on Offer Up and Craigslist and all those other platforms, and then clean the oven. It's already daylight. It's still daylight time. You're having the night. It's not the best option to do, right? Because it's a night, we don't have too much light going on. So we're gonna make that decision. But I wanted to tell you guys is that I don't like the feeling of I don't want to do this comes up, and the ability to be able to do it is really, really good. But the thing that I wanted to get on here is be able to question yourself. Why don't I feel like I don't want to do this? And you start realizing, simply asking yourself that question so you can switch the frame, switch the perspective, and once you switch the perspective, that feeling kind of changes and you just simply do the work. So simply asking yourself the question instead of just following it is really, really good.
The advice I have to anybody, in just about any walk of life that you want to go into, and particularly this one, which is really hard to get into, the surest way to fail at it is to quit.
Yep.
I said to myself at one point, okay, I'm going to do it or die. That's it. I'll starve to death if necessary, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with this job. And that's my advice. Mine to you too, if you're struggling still with that idea. Don't give up. Do not give up. Sometimes things always look darkest just before the dawn.
Alright guys, what's going on? So I just finished working out and training. Now I'm at the sauna. It is 9 o'clock. My objective was to be able to finish at 8:30. Like I said last video, if you guys haven't watched that, you guys need to watch that. But like I said, we need to be able to focus on being aware every single moment, totally and completely. And sometimes when that happens, when you're being aware totally and completely, the movements of when you're doing each movement becomes a little bit more slower. For an example, just like this, going very slow. And also like this, making sure that I'm aware of each moment. As long as we're getting the job done, that's the most important thing. So yeah, one more thing that I have to do is I have to do the toaster. Now I want you guys to understand, I saw one of you guys comment on my last video and you guys said, next video or tomorrow, you better make sure the toaster is clean. Now, I want you to understand, bro, that when you said that, that day was already over, okay? And I didn't put it as the objective to clean the toaster yesterday. So today, I'm going to make sure I clean the toaster for you. Thank you so much for being able to be accountable, help me to be accountable, because that is really, really helpful. Again, guys, I'm very aware of what you guys do and say, so it's really helpful. But besides that, guys, let's continue. We're almost done, but we're almost done. All right, guys, thank you, and let's keep on prospering and going. What's going on, guys? It is accountability night. It is 2:43 in the morning. You're probably thinking, why is it so? I ended up falling asleep more earlier than expected, than doing the things that I should be doing before I'm done. No, it's a hit in the face when you don't do anything. When you don't do everything. Because today was a very productive day. Probably one of the best days that we had. Everything was up to par. Everything was really, really good. Just so we can go through it. Shamba V, complete. Make morning video. Complete. Driver license test. I told you why we didn't do that, so complete. Offer up 30 people. Did we offer up 30 people? No, not complete. Life insurance, complete. Social Security, complete. Post 3 times on social media. Incomplete. Edit YouTube video. Incomplete. Training or working out. Complete. Show movie. Incomplete. Alright guys, so these are the schedule. I missed a couple things, but I would like to say first of all, I'm proud of myself. I did really good today. One thing that I messed up on is working all day from morning to night non-stop. Barely even no breaks. I took a break on a show. I ended up falling asleep. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So now I have to learn my lesson. Just finish everything. That was the first thought. Besides that, let's keep on going.